Good evening from beautiful Western Maryland. Thank you to all of our members, retailers, businesses, and elected officials that are here virtually with us this evening, as well as our many sponsors who made this event possible. Sponsors will be displayed during the event, and we'd like to recognize them for their ongoing contributions to our industry and support of our organization. This past year, the Maryland Retailers Alliance weighed in on over 250 pieces of legislation during the state's legislative session. And we were also active at the local level, where we have seen an extraordinary increase in concerning legislation every year. This year was very special to us as we finally, after 10 years, passed our organized retail crime bill, which defines organized retail crime. It will allow for data collection, and most importantly, it allows theft to aggregate across jurisdictions. And as a side note, it is now the strongest law amongst our border states. Our other priorities included legislation on predatory lending, gift card fraud, swipe fees, funding for the state's designated main streets, fixing reimbursement for pharmacies, alcohol and food retailers, fair dispensing fees for pharmacies, and a bill fixing targeted advertising in our existing law for retailers. Like most years, most of our efforts we really spent on the defense, on labor issues, AI regulations, energy standards, various environmental bills such as extended producer responsibility, which is essentially a new tax, and a slew of new or increased taxes were introduced. Some were very time-consuming bills. Others, we were able to meet with elected officials and work on those pieces of legislation with them. Thank you to every single elected official who listened to our concerns, worked with us, sponsored amendments, and supported us on these very important issues. And as I do every year, I want to thank the statewide business coalition as we work together on major issues of importance, and we really are a team. Thank you as well to our board, executive committee, and our MRA team, Sarah Price and Deanna Bailey. And Deanna's new, so please be nice to her. Your efforts are greatly appreciated on behalf of our industry. Finally, thank you to our members, the retail industry, and many businesses that are the backbone of our communities. Lifting your voices up and helping solve problems to ensure your businesses can thrive, it truly is an honor. Please know that MRA will continue to fight for you and ensure that your voices are heard at the state and local levels. Now, on to the award ceremony. We'll start with the Retail Theft Prevention Award. MRA received many applications for our Retail Theft Prevention Award, which can be given to law enforcement, prosecutors, or asset protection. And as always, we were highly impressed with every single application that we received and are thankful to those that give so much to our industry. We thank all law enforcement, asset protection, prosecutors' offices that continually work with retailers, and we look forward to you all using the newly passed organized retail crime law in Maryland that goes into effect here October 1. Our awardee recipient for this year is Kyle Graser from Target's team. Kyle started his career as an hourly asset protection member at Target as he worked toward obtaining his criminal justice degree while studying at Virginia Commonwealth University. 20 years later, Kyle is still with Target and currently works as a field investigator, and he's held a variety of roles in the asset protection and investigations pyramid within the company during his tenure. In one of Kyle's most impressive cases called Operation Skin Deep, Kyle helped bring down a significant fencing operation involving a transnational criminal organization taking in mass quantities of boosted facial skincare across stores in Maryland, DC, and Virginia. And then they were shipping those products overseas to businesses in Honduras and El Salvador for resale. Bank records revealed payments from the Maryland fence to known boosters in the amount of $1.5 million over the course of time. This case was presented on multiple occasions to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and then was finally adopted in 2024. Evidence and intelligence collected throughout the course of the investigation led to the arrest of three subjects, seizure of $200,000 in cash, $290,000 in product, two condos, two vehicles, and two storage units. Kyle is also involved with the Mid-Atlantic Organized Retail Crime Alliance, having served as the past president and current treasurer. When he's not working, you can find him with his family or out on a river fly fishing. Kyle, I'll turn it to you.
I'm deeply honored to stand before you today and receive the Retail Theft Prevention of the Year award. This recognition is not just a reflection of my work, but the collective efforts of an incredible community of professionals who are committed to combating organized retail crime. First and foremost, I want to thank all of the ORC investigators in this room. Your tireless work in the field, your collaboration, and your dedication to protecting our communities are the backbone of our success. I also want to extend my sincere appreciation to all of the law enforcement officers, crime analysts, and attorneys who support and strengthen our efforts every day. Your partnership and dedication and understanding of the role that ORC has beyond property crimes is invaluable to our success. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the individual contributions of my industry peers, especially Jeff Meyer from Walmart. Jeff's willingness to roll up his sleeves and get into the field is a true example of leadership and commitment. Thank you, Jeff, for always showing up and setting the standard. I also want to acknowledge my fellow peers on the board of directors from Majorca. Your work in raising awareness, providing training opportunities across the 5 states that we serve, has empowered countless professionals both in the public and private sector and elevated the impact of our organization. Your leadership continues to inspire us all. A special thank you goes to the Maryland Retailers Association for their passion and dedication to combating ORC. Your advocacy, which led to the passing of our very own ORC law, and support have made a significant difference in our ability to address these challenges head on and to build stronger partnerships across the state. Finally, I want to thank my colleagues at Target, Taylor Smith, Jesse Palmer, James Myers, Andre Pijaka, and Bill Corfield. Your support and collaboration mean the world to me. And to my mentor, George Richards, thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, and always believing in me. This award is a reflection of what we can accomplish when we work together, share knowledge, and stay committed to our mission. I'm proud to be part of this community, and I look forward to continuing our work together to make a lasting difference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kyle. Now for the Maryland Association of Chain Drug Stores Advocate of the Year Award. It is my pleasure to present this award to Health and Government Operations Chairwoman Pena-Melnyk. Ever since she was elected in 2007 from District 21, representing Anne Arundel and Prince George's counties, she has served on the Health and Government Operations Committee, and she was appointed chair in 2022. Before that, she served on College Park City Council and as an assistant U.S. attorney in the Office of the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia. She is one of the hardest working elected officials that I interact with, and we are just eternally grateful to her work addressing pharmacy issues and tackling PBM regulations. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Hello, my name is Joseline Pena-Melnyk, and I have the honor of representing District 21 in Prince George's and Anne Arundel counties. I serve as the chair of the Health and Government Operations Committee in the Maryland General Assembly. And today I am truly honored to receive the Maryland Association of Chain Drug Stores Legislator of the Year Award. And I want to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for this recognition. I don't take it for granted. Here in Maryland, we know how essential pharmacies and pharmacists are, not only in providing access to medications, but also in delivering trusted care, guidance, and support in every community. Over the past year, especially during challenging times, you have been on the front lines, serving Marylanders with dedication and compassion, often working long hours and getting no recognition. This award reflects not just my work, but yours as well, and the collaboration between policymakers, health professionals, and community leaders who share the same goal, ensuring that every Marylander have access to affordable, reliable health care close to home. I look forward to continuing our partnership to strengthen our healthcare system and improve the well-being of families across the state. Thank you for this honor. I do not take it for granted. And thank you for having a caring heart. God bless you.
Thank you again, Chairwoman Pena-Melnyk. Now we'll move on to the Louis S. Goldstein Award, which is something we give to retailers and individuals who are making a difference. It is my immense honor to provide our Louis S. Goldstein Award to Marshall Klein of Klein ShopRite of Maryland. Marshall Klein is a fourth-generation grocer and president of Klein's Family Markets, also known as Klein ShopRites of Maryland. Klein ShopRites of Maryland is a 9-store supermarket company and member company of Wakefern, the nation's largest retailer-owned cooperative. Klein ShopRite has been owned and operated by the Klein family of Harford County since 1925. Marshall previously served as the chief operating officer of Klein ShopRite. But while doing this, he earned a Doctor of Law from the University of Maryland and his bachelor's degree in economics and history from Franklin and Marshall College. He is an incredible advocate. He's always willing to reach out to elected officials, attend meetings, or testify. And he is an absolute standout rock star for businesses in our association. Marshall, thank you so much for all that you do, and I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you very much for the presentation, although virtually, of the Louis Goldstein Service Award. I am both honored and humbled to get such an award from the Maryland Retailers Association. I should say Alliance. I know I'm an old person, not that old, but kind of old. I really do appreciate the work of every single person in the group. I appreciate all the other members that come and lobby on our behalf. I'm happy to be able to serve the retailers of Maryland, and let's just say fight the good fight, though rarely win the good fight, for all the issues that affect our business. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon, hopefully shopping in my stores. For those of you that don't compete with me, I would also appreciate you shopping in my stores. Thanks.
Thank you again, Marshall, for everything. We'll now turn to our Legislative All-Star team, and I'm excited to honor this year's Legislative All-Stars. The legislators receiving these awards stood up for retailers in many ways. And to be quite frank, we get a lot of questions about why didn't I get an award, or how do I get an award? Some of these legislators introduced legislation for us. Others introduced amendments and committee or on the floor. They worked with us to try to pass or defeat legislation. They asked questions when we asked them to. And although each of their stories differ, some quite dramatically, as we do not always see eye to eye, these legislators made the voice of retailers in Maryland heard. But they really went above and beyond in their efforts, and we thank all of you. Thank you to this year's Legislative All-Star team. We will now turn to our final award, which is MRA's Legislator of the Year. So from the Maryland House of Delegates, this year's award goes to one of my favorites, Delegate Karen Toles. Born in Prince George's County, Delegate Toles went on to attend the University of Maryland for undergrad and graduated from the University of Baltimore School of Law after. She has spent years dedicated to community, involved in politics, her sorority, and as a member of the Episcopal Church of the Atonement. She also served on Prince George's County Council, which is where I first met her from 2010 to 2018. She then worked for the office of the state's attorney, and she was elected to the Maryland House in 2022. In that short, very short time, she has passionately fought for legislation for retailers and, most importantly, to pass our organized retail crime bill as our House sponsor. She successfully moved it through her committee this past year, and she is now our House sponsor of our gift card fraud legislation. Without her tenacity, dedication, and voice, the bill would have likely gone on to its 11th year without being adopted. We could not enjoy working with her more, even when there's an opposing view or two, and we're just so thankful to have the opportunity to work with her. Delegate Toles, take it away.
Hello, this is Delegate Karen Toles, and I would like to thank the Maryland Retailers Alliance for awarding me your Legislator of the Year award. I am so honored to be this year's recipient. We worked extremely hard to pass the Organized Retail Theft Act in Maryland, and we know it's going to make a big difference for retailers, for businesses, but most importantly, the community, to assure that we have businesses that can thrive and survive. And with this bill, the Organized Retail Theft Act, we know that we will keep businesses in our community, and we will make it safe for residents who want to shop in their community and to have access to the most basic goods. So again, I want to thank the Maryland Retailers Alliance, Kaylee Locklear, and all of those who helped me to ensure that we pass this bill this year in 2025. I look forward to working with you in the 2026 session. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Delegate Toles. I now will hand it over to Dan Spears at BMI, an excellent benefit partner of the Maryland Retailers Alliance for so many of our retailers who have music in their stores, and he will introduce tonight's musical performer, Jessica Rose.
Hi, everyone. It's good to see you again. This is Dan Spears with BMI, and we are pleased once again to be a part of this wonderful celebration. Thanks, Kaylee, for always including us and giving us the chance to showcase some of our great songwriters. BMI, as you may know, is the middle person between those that write songs and the businesses that use music. So we thank all those businesses in Maryland, all those retailers that pay licensing fees to BMI, so that in turn we can pay royalties to our songwriters and allow them to continue to do what they do best, which is create music. Tonight we're showcasing an amazing BMI writer again. I'm always very excited to introduce one of our affiliates. This young woman has traveled across the country. She's incredibly hardworking, touring in cities from California to Maine. She's opened for the likes of Carrie Underwood, Jimmy Buffett, Russell Dickerson, Jason Aldean. She's got one of the biggest voices in country music, and I think you'll agree once you hear her perform. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome BMI songwriter, Jessica Rose.
Thank you, Dan, and thanks to all the Maryland businesses that pay BMI licensing fees. It helps songwriters like me earn money for my original music, which I'd love to play this song I wrote about chasing my dreams here in Nashville. Even when they're feeling almost impossible, I wrote this song about my journey. It's called A Chance, and if you don't take your chance, you'll never know. Fake it till you make it, but lately it's not easy. I've been keeping my fingers crossed for 10 years. Playing Broadway bars 7 days a week has been Congratulations to all of the winners tonight. You took your chance and your dreams came true. This next one I wrote about finding my plus one in life, my partner in life. That person you want to do everything with. I just put this out. It's called Plus One. Didn't have a date to the high school dance, but I went anyway. Had my fair share of one-night stands and Sunday walk of shames. Flying solo for so long till you came into my life. Now I know wherever I go, I'll have someone by my side. You're my plus one. I count on my blessings that I've got. One, ask God every day where you came from. I don't wanna go anywhere that don't got room for two, long as I've got you as my plus one. Another save the date on the fridge, no question who I'm going. We'll get the dance floor started, be the life of the party. Table for two, every reservation, only one name on the invitation. But we're both going, 'cause I already know you're my plus one. I count on my blessings that I've got. One, ask God every day where you came from. I don't wanna go anywhere that don't got room for two, long as I've got you as my plus one. One plus one makes two, that's you and me. And maybe somewhere down the road we'll have our own plus one. Our family tree's gonna start to grow one by one. You're my plus one. I count on my blessings that I've got. One, ask God every day where you came from. I don't wanna go anywhere that don't got room for two, long as I've got you as my plus one. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with a party song. Come see me in Nashville. My name's Jessica Rose. I'm usually playing in the bars, maybe drinking a little whiskey and writing a lot of songs for BMI. This song is called Whiskey Nose. And play it. Play it anywhere you go. I appreciate all the plays. Just like it. I've been lying to myself. Keep it bottled on the shelf. I share my secrets with my friend Jack, just 'cause I know he can't talk back. One drink, two drink, maybe three or four. I got this feeling I can't ignore. The more I drink, the more I talk. This whiskey's got me falling hard. I think a little less when I drink a little more. Where is this night gonna go? Only the whiskey knows. The whiskey knows. One by one they
Thanks, Dan and Jessica. That was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us again and being here with us this evening. So we hope that you all enjoyed the evening. We want to thank you for joining us. Thank our sponsors again for their continued support. May all of your families be well, and we look forward to seeing you soon.